Hi, it's Tim Hagan from Progress Coaching, and welcome to another episode of Coaching Conversations. And I wanted to make you aware of something very cool that we're doing on a subscription basis, and we'll put a link in each one of our episodes. But every Wednesday, we're going to be doing what we call an audio podcast workshop. That workshop will be roughly about 14 to maybe 20 minutes per episode, with each month having a theme from a coaching model, using feedback strategically, to coaching self-awareness, and so on. So if you could look in the body or in the content description of each episode, and you will see a link where you can join this subscription. These are literally 4 workshops every month teaching specific strategies to address a particular area of workplace coaching as it relates, again, to things like awareness, motivation, teamwork, and what have you. Here's the cool thing. It's only $10 per month, and each month you will get a handout that we will follow along with. So we also give you a tool for you to take notes as we go through each episode. We hope you'll check it out.
One of the things that we're all going through right now is this new virtual world. And when we think about the new virtual world, we really have to think about what are we trying to accomplish? So at its most fundamental level, a lot of times we think about what do we need to give? And typically our minds will wander to, remote training, remote coaching, remote mentoring. We also have to be very conscientious of something called remote learning. How can we facilitate learning remotely? How do we keep people learning? Now let's think about that at its most fundamental level. Let's say we have some people who are really, really struggling with change. And people are struggling with everything going on in the world. What could we do? One very simple idea is maybe to get everybody a book, have it shipped to their house where they're working now, and have everybody just read a chapter every 2 weeks, get them into groups. It could be on a phone line, it could be using Zoom, or maybe they just email to the whole team what they're taking away from the book positively. It seems so simple. Yet now, guess who's doing the coaching and the mentoring? The author of the book, the subject matter expert. Let's look at another strategy, something that we call journal-based coaching. What if people were sent to journal to their homes where they're now working, and everybody journaled the things that they're learning? Everybody journaled their fears, their inhibitions, their anxieties. Everybody journaled what somebody did for them positively as a teammate. See, journaling does a couple great things. It helps people reflect, build more self-awareness, which is a part of emotional intelligence. It helps people become more aware by writing things down of where they are exhibiting strengths and where they need to improve. Journaling is so easy, and it facilitates not only self-awareness and introspection, but it also facilitates remote learning. So think about somebody who's journaling what they learned, what their experiences are. Now, as corny as that sounds, and it might come off a little bit weird to some people, it is one of the healthiest things you can do. There are studies out there that prove that journaling lowers stress, lowers blood pressure, is one of the best things that you can do for one's mental health. And if there's ever a day and time that we need something like that, it's now. So think about journal-based coaching. Think about what questions would you ask that you'd want somebody to journal. Think about the things you want them to be aware of, what they're learning. What would you have them journal? See, journaling isn't just for mindfulness and writing your feelings down, and those are valuable things. But journaling is also about capturing what you're experiencing, what you're going through, what you want to learn. Journaling can be anything you want to make it.
Thank you for listening to another episode of Coaching Conversations by Tim Hagan and Progress Coaching. Now, our company is always coming out with new and innovative solutions to help leaders coach their employees. And recently, we just created a new service called Coach to You, where leaders can pick and choose topics and assign 7 to 21-day programs for employees to learn and, more importantly, apply actions and then reflect and share what they're going to do going forward as a result of the learning. It's called Coach to You. We're literally bringing coaching to your employees. If you're intrigued, we'll have a link in each one of our episodes where you can get more information. And again, thank you so much for listening to another episode.